He said, love me. And I said, okay. I'm gonna start crying. Hey YouTube users, it's Mary. Welcome back to my channel. So today I have Chick-fil-A and I'm in my car. It's a different setting. Thought I tried something new. And I'm in the parking lot of the park by my house. So yeah, we got Chick-fil-A today. And I'm starving. I'm sorry for not posting a lot lately, but it'd be like that sometimes. So we have a spiced chicken sandwich with no pickles because we don't like pickles. I have some fries, mac and cheese, and then I have some chicken nuggets. I asked like my followers to ask me questions, but I don't want to like look at it now because I'm already set up. So you know me, I put my french fries inside my sandwich. Smush it together. Grab one of these Chick-fil-A sauces. Yeah. That was all chicken. I feel like I haven't had Chick-fil-A in a long time because I went through like this phase where like I wasn't craving it because I ate it so much. It's back. I want it. Happy Early Valentines Day. What are you guys doing? Whether you're single or you have a significant other. Okay, I have a question. If you're in a relationship, do you think the guy or girl or one of you guys have to ask your partner to be their Valentine? I think so. But that's just like my own belief. I don't know. It's thoughtful, it's simple. Like my boyfriend asked me through a TikTok, like he just like asked me and made a TikTok video and added me in it. And I cried. Like it doesn't have to be like this extravagant, like, oh my gosh, get her something and ask her. Like it doesn't have to be something like that. Like get her a Starbucks drink that says, will you be my Valentine? Like it's so simple to be thoughtful. Like I don't know. Maybe I get that not everybody's thoughtful, but like it's so easy. And like I'm not a very materialistic person because I've grown up like getting things from my parents, and like I get that that's how they show their like love. it's not. It shouldn't be. I'm a more write me a letter type of girl and tell me how you really feel. Because it takes more effort to write a letter than to buy something that they want. You know, like it takes more effort to plan out a picnic. It's the effort put into and the thought put into the thing that you're presenting your partner. And I'm a huge like giver. So like when I give a present or when I buy something for my boyfriend, I think of it as like, oh, this is something that he brought up, he thought of. Oh, this is like, the meaning behind my presence is always something that benefits him, because I like helping him. I like making life easier for him. Like it's the thought behind the action that counts. Like the action is still appreciated, but the thought behind it, in which that caused you to do that action, is what like really matters. Like, I don't know. And there's a saying going around, like, if they wanted to, they will. And I agree on it and disagree on it. It's true, like, if a person really likes you, they will. Like, say if it's as simple as you guys are dating and they didn't ask you to be official with them and exclusive with them. Like, if they wanted to, they will, because the person that really wants you will claim you. But if they don't do that, obviously they don't want you that bad. I'm done with my sandwich. Here's the chicken nuggets. I don't usually get chicken nuggets, but you know, I thought of it. Thought of getting it, so we're having them right now. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just trying to give tips to people that are stuck in situationships that they're putting more effort in than what they're getting. Because I found myself in a lot of those types of situations because I'm so like, let's give people the benefit of the doubt, and you ignore the signs. Don't ignore the fucking signs. Don't ignore the signs that they don't want you. Don't ignore the signs that they just want to use you, or like, just don't ignore the signs. If they wanted to, they will. If they wanted to show you off, they will. I'm telling you, my boyfriend, we knew each other for 3 days and he posted me on his story, and I was shocked. I was shocked. And that was the first like signs that I knew that he liked me, or like that he wasn't playing games, because you don't post just anybody in your story. You don't post just anybody in on your social medias nowadays. Like, people like to be private. If a guy's not posting you, if you guys been dating, and he's like, oh, I don't want people in my business. Excuse me? Nobody knows about your business if you're posting your girl. They just know that you have a girl. That's it. They don't know nothing about you guys. They just know that you got somebody. So for you to say nobody's in my business, nobody knows anything if you post somebody. Like, I don't know. don't settle for less. My boyfriend and I were talking about how being the nice guy doesn't win. I can agree. Because when a guy, the thing that made me really like my boyfriend is he was like very like sure of himself. He was very direct. He wasn't mean or he wasn't too nice. He was just like, he was confident in himself, and I saw that. And he didn't do too much, you know, like he showed me like affection, like he would show me affection, but he wouldn't do too much. The nice guys, or the people that like are like, oh yeah, nice guys, won't work, is the guys that give too much from the jump. So it doesn't like leave the girl like wondering like, oh, do you actually like me? Like everyone likes that chase, like that uncertainty of like, okay, like I can see that he likes me, but does he really? Like it's that like questioning, like back and forth, like, oh, does he really? And then like it kind of like gives something to chase, like give something to like think about. Like that's the thing I love about my boyfriend, is he keeps me on my toes and he always applies pressure. Like it frustrates me, but I like it. Like I love him. I'm back. He just called me, which is crazy because I was literally just talking about him. But yeah, so what was I saying? I was saying that like my boyfriend applies pressure, and so like it always keeps me thinking. It always like, it's not that I'm like fighting or chasing him, it's more so like he values himself so much, and it makes me value him even more, because like he's not just gonna put up with like anything. He's not gonna put up with nobody's bullshit. Like he's the type to like, he'll beat a bitch's ass if she tried to touch me. But I told him, babe, if it's one-on-one, I got this. But if a bunch of bitches started to like, you know, jump in, then yeah, jump in. But yeah, I don't know. He's rare. He's definitely rare, because I know I'm not the easiest person to like put up with. And like, he's also not the easiest person to put up with, because I've never met nobody like him. So I'm new to him, his kind. I'm new to his kind, and he's the only person out there that's like him. So I got a one-of-a-kind type of dude, and he teaches me a lot. But yeah, he's a sweetheart. He's a fucking sweetheart. But he wasn't a nice guy. A difference between Sherrard and a nice guy is nice guys are pushovers. Sherrard will speak his mind like there's no tomorrow. Even if you're on the opposite side of the room, he will put in his input. He's that type of person. I guess this is advice for guys that are struggling with girls, I guess. Don't be too nice from the jump, like in the beginning. Because if a girl knows that they have you wrapped around their finger from day one, and you're already like talking about like future stuff, and the feelings aren't mutual, and you're not 100% sure that the feelings aren't mutual, it's not gonna work out, because the girl's gonna get scared away, and your feelings are gonna be too much. You're being too nice. Like it's just overwhelming, because if the feelings are mutual, that's the main thing. Like it's okay to be a nice guy if you know the feelings are mutual, because Sherrard and I put each other as our lock screen like the first week and a half. Like I knew I loved him, and I said I loved him first on June 18 and we met on June 4. So he said, love me. And I said, okay. But yeah, I don't know. Like, you have to feel the moment to give your all. Like, don't put all your eggs in one basket in the beginning. Especially if you're unsure about how they feel. I'm not saying play games and be like, oh yeah, be all nice and then the next day ignore them. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying don't put your all into it in the beginning because you still don't know their intentions, you know? That's why, ladies, you don't give it up quickly. Don't give it up the first night that you guys meet. Kushara and I talked about this. If I gave it up the first night, he would have looked at me as like any other bitch out there. But don't settle and don't give your all too quickly. Like, don't be, because everyone has been through so much shit in their life, especially if you've like gone through heartbreaks and stuff. Like, people are gonna have their walls built up, and if you give too much, people, it's kind of like questionable, like, why are you so easily like, you know, giving this up? Like, this is something that's kind of like, oh, like, hold on. And it's kind of like, it rubs off the wrong way because they don't actually know you yet, and you could genuinely just be wearing your heart on your sleeve. But people are gonna look at that like, why are you so quick to, like, you know, be like that? Look at their actions and how much they like want to spend time with you without like forcing anything, without like being so demanding on like rushing into things. Like, I remember Sherrod and I like first started talking and dating, whatever, and he hasn't made it official, and I started like to think to myself, I was like, dang, like, why hasn't he made it official? Like, I know we both like each other. Like, we've said I loved you. We said I love you to each other. And I started thinking too much about it. And then when I finally let go of the expectation or the thought of like him asking me to be his girlfriend, that's when it actually happened. And that's when he finally did. And I was at the point where I was like, okay, like, it's gonna happen when it'll happen. Like, I know he likes me. I know he loves me. I know that we're on the same page when it comes to our relationship. So I'm just gonna let it be. And when I let it be, things came into our relationship. And I think that's the thing I need to like work on still, because I like try to plan too much, I guess. I plan too much and I think too much, and then I get disappointed when things don't happen. But when you trust in the process, you trust in just going at it one day at a time without thinking too far ahead, like, that's when everything comes. I should listen to my own advice. Okay. We're gonna eat some mac and cheese. I'm a Scorpio, he's a Leo. And we're both very passionate people. And I have my flaws and he has his flaws. And we sometimes butt heads. But I know that like we're very passionate people and we're passionate about each other. And so like when we're misunderstood, we kind of like, understand me. Accept each other's like opinions and stuff. Especially me, because I'm like, I'm kind of crazy when it comes to that. Because I feel like I grew up in a family that never believes what I say. In a lot of ways that we go about our relationship is based off how we're raised. And I think that's why I'm like a very defensive person, because I feel like I'm always misunderstood, so I have to over explain, and then my tone is like, listen to me, when it should be like, hey, like, this is how I feel, or this is what I think, instead of this is what I feel, this is what I think, believe me. And I have the wrong approach to things, and Sharon has told me about this. You shouldn't like feel like this is some, I'm telling myself this because I shouldn't feel like I'm being attacked by the person that loves me the most, that has shown me. I'm gonna start crying. I'm gonna keep eating. But yeah, I don't know, I just need to stop feeling like I'm being attacked by the person that loves me the most, that the person that has shown me the most unconditional love that I've ever experienced. I don't know. And I need to work on my freaking like insecurities. Like, I look at old pictures of when we first met and I think I look better now. But why am I more insecure now? I don't know, man. Like, I know what I bring to the table, and I always say this, like, I know what I bring to the table. I know my intentions are pure with everything that I do, and I know that it would be a loss to lose me. I know that, but like, I get in my head, maybe I'm not good enough, and it fucks in my head all the time, and I shouldn't be thinking like that because he doesn't do anything to make me feel that way. It's me. It's me. Sorry for screaming. But he literally doesn't do anything to make me feel this way. He's always reassuring me. I don't know how I'm gonna say my vows, bro. I'm gonna be ugly crying. I'm like, look at me now. Like, what the heck? Either I'm too emotional or I'm not emotional at all, or I'm numb. I've never learned that balance in between, like, being emotional and not emotional. And when I give too much, and when I detach, I'm done. Okay, I'm done. I don't know if my boyfriend's gonna watch this, but I got him, so you broke his foot again, but I got him this reflex punching bag thing, and I'm giving it to him tomorrow. And I'm gonna get him his leaves, trying to keep it PG, some leaves, and I got him some M&Ms because those are his favorite. Yeah, I hope he likes it. And my reason and the thought behind me getting his punching bag thing is that he can't do anything. He can't go to the gym, and he's always been talking about wanting to stay active and like taking walks and stuff on his foot still, and like to help him start back up. Like, this punching bag thing could really help him and help him still practice even though he can't go to the gym. And then his leaves, so he doesn't have to go to the store, and it saves him time. And chocolate is for when he has a sweet tooth, because I know he always has a sweet tooth at night, and he's like, ooh, I have chocolate, and that makes me so happy when he's like, he remembers that I got him chocolate, and he's like, ooh, I have chocolate, thank you so much. And like, he shows his appreciation. But yeah, that's why I got him those stuff. Like, it is materialistic, but there's meaning behind it, so I don't know. I like the feeling I get knowing that I'm helping him, like, make his life easier. Like, especially like giving him food, like bringing him food, buying him food. Like, I feel like I'm making his life easier when I buy him food, because one, he doesn't have to wait for it no more, like, and he didn't expect it. Two, like, he doesn't have to use his money, or like, he doesn't have to like think about what he wants, like, it's already there. Like, I feel like I like making his life easier. when it comes to that stuff. So, yeah, but I'm done. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you guys in my next video. I don't know, we'll see what I come up with. Comment, like, and subscribe, and don't forget to turn your post notifications on. Bye.